You could slide it at the bottom of your skirt if you want to.
Well, I think if that's fine, what do you think? Is that fine? Or it has to be attached somewhere?
Maybe hold. Can you hold it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just so you could. Is that all right?
Can you hear? Okay.
All right. You could drop your hands. It's not.
Oh, okay.
So tell me your full name. So Federica D'Alessandra, and you are the founder of.
I'm on the law and policy list.
Oh.
So
okay, great.
I specialize in international law and public policy.
Are you a grad student or undergrad?
I'm not a student. I'm a fellow.
Oh, you're a fellow. A Harvard University Law Fellow. No.
Yes.
Tell me your official title.
My official title is Carr Center for Human Rights Policy Fellow.
Sorry?
Harvard Fellow, let's put it that way.
Harvard Fellow for?
Specializing in international law.
Perfect. Okay, Federica D'Alessandra. Okay, ready whenever you are. Federica D'Alessandro. Is that right? D'Alessandra. Okay. With us here we have Federica D'Alessandra, who is a Harvard Fellow and specializes in international law.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. It's a pleasure being here.
Well, great to have you. And so, how did you feel when you were accepted into this very honorable position?
It felt great. I felt very privileged. I think it's Harvard is a place where the level of academic exposure to academics, but also exposure to real policymakers is unprecedented. So you actually have the opportunity to breathe in the leadership of any given field. As a matter of fact, it doesn't have to be international law. Every single school within Harvard really draws in the faculty, the leaders of whatever the field is that you specialize in. So for me, it was a great privilege to be able to have the opportunity to access this type of information, access this type of academic exposure, and these conversations with them.
Have you been to Israel before?
I have not. This is my first time.
So when you stepped off the plane, you all of a sudden were surrounded by all these very, very accomplished people. What is it like? Are you collaborating with some of them? Is it a very kind of a collaborative spirit, or is it more competitive?
I think it's more collaborative. I think there's a lot of collaborations going on, provided most of the people that are here. I was surprised to see how many people there are in my industry, if you want. I did not expect to find a lot of law and policy persons. Most of the people that I've connected with so far are, for example, from the financial or venture capitalism and whatnot. So there's not a lot of competition simply because there's not a lot of overlap. But generally speaking, I think that there's really a cooperative environment where everybody connects, and if you've met someone who's, say, in an industry that's similar to someone else, then they're very eager to make connections and to introduce you. So I like that spirit.
Excellent. And last question, what do you think this will bring for you in the future? How do you think this will move you forward in your career?
You know, I think it's very hard to tell exactly how that's going to contribute to future possibilities, but I can already tell you that since making the list, there's been a lot more exposure for me. I think my name is resonating. I got a lot of good PR from it, and I think that that's important because when you're as young as we are and you work in the policy making world, it's easy to maybe not take as hardly in consideration what a younger person has to contribute. And I think that having this type of credential, having this type of recognition actually makes people more eager to listen to what you have to say.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Federica. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. My pleasure.
So we'll take this from you.